Hi guys, welcome back to Sembang Love, and today we have the special guest, Anna.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, so you tahu tak hari ni tahu nak cakap pasal apa?
About love.
Yes, you suka tak cakap pasal love?
Yes, I love love.
So time you borak dengan kawan you pun, you banyak cakap pasal love ke? Macam tak nak lah cakap pasal love kat kawan?
If it's like giving advice, okay lah, but not really like sharing sangat lah.
Oh, so sharing of personal stuff tak ada, tapi kalau you boleh lah dengar, like you can listen to your friends.
Yeah, I can listen to my friends and give advice.
Okay lah, hari ni boleh bagi advice kat I.
Boleh?
Boleh?
Yeah.
Love expert kan?
Yes.
So are you ready for this episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The soalan tak susah lah, tapi mana tahu you nervous tak lah kan?
I tak nervous.
Wow, confident. Okay, tak apa. Okay, jom kita start dengan first question. Do you think a couple tu boleh fall in love more than once in a relationship?
Like together?
Yes. Maksudnya dah together for 5 years pun akan keep on falling in love again and again.
Oh, okay. So they're in a relationship.
Yes.
And then they're macam fall in love again and again lah.
Yeah. Or you rasa just fall in love that one time, that few months, lepas tu macam akan maintain je. No more macam, oh my god. Like, you know in Korean, like, oh soleh. Like, butterflies, you know.
Oh, butterflies. Okay. Yeah, boleh je.
Boleh?
Yeah, as long as like both partners, both ends, they make effort and go on dates ke surprises. You have to keep that momentum, or else the spark will die.
Really? The spark memang akan die
I mean,
sebab I tak
you have to
nonton.
maintain lah. Kena pandai-pandai.
Contoh, memang kena surprise lah. Maksudnya every year, let's say birthday, bagilah something yang makes her macam, oh, butterfly macam tu.
No, not to say birthday lah. It can be like, dia boleh benda kecil-kecil macam buka pintu ke, ataupun in like conversations, and then you speak highly of your partner, things like that. So you macam like that.
Faham. Tapi kalau macam dah together for 1 year, takkan you akan feel that way? Okay, maybe together for 3 years. Takkan you still feel macam alah, open the door. Semua tu simple je, basic je.
I feel that way.
Oh really?
Because I rasa macam if it's like a constant, you sentiasa buat kan, meaning that the person is always reminded of your well-being.
Oh.
So meaning the effort dari diorang tu ada.
Oh, sebab entahlah, maybe for me I rasa macam okay lah, kalau dia dah buat for that 1 year, I akan rasa macam the thing is very
Normal.
It's just normal thing. Macam I takkan rasa oh butterflies again, because that's what he has been doing. So kalau macam I rasa butterfly, macam pelik pula. Takkan every time nak rasa butterflies je.
I mean, janganlah just buka pintu, you know, like do other things juga. Surprises, take her out on dates. I mean, the girl pun boleh buat the same thing, you know, to the guys. Buatlah sweet-sweet sikit, you know. Tengok movie together.
Guys pun suka tak benda sweet-sweet macam tu ke? For them macam, okay lah, since I dah dapat the girl, dan tak apa.
Okay. So far my experience, guys suka benda sweet.
Oh.
They like it. Yeah.
Really? They just don't show?
They just don't, diorang tak tahu how to show tau. And that's what I learned in my marriage. Like when you communicate and then you macam, you know, you learn new things about your partner. So bila kita tanya tu, that's when you learn macam, oh macam ni. So this is how, I don't know if guys entirely lah, but this is how my partner is.
Oh, so communication is the key.
Yes, communication is very important.
So that's the only way you dapat tahu how he actually feels.
Yes, betul? You have to ask.
Oh, but you ada tak beritahu macam your partner, okay, let's say if you feel this way, just bagi tahu je without me asking. Because you know, perempuan akan bagi tahu je everything. Macam, I tak suka you buat ni, I tak suka you buat tu.
Yeah, I mean ada je. It's just that untuk lelaki kan, diorang lagi susah nak open up. So you have to create a safe space in the relationship in order for him to open up.
Oh, tapi memang still kena tanya je lah.
Tanya je lah, like just keep it casual. Make it macam, okay, you kalau ada problem, make sure that you share what is your problem, and then you try to solve. Like both ends kena solve. You don't have to tengok like who is right. Like that's not the end result. It has to be like the middle answer, if you get what I mean. You have to not tolerate, compromise.
Yeah. Tapi you need to know the cause, like the root of the problem juga kan. And then mesti ada seorang tu betul ataupun salah.
Yes, then that is when ego comes in. You kena turunkan your ego. Both girl and guy juga.
Tapi ego lelaki memang tinggi.
It depends lah. It depends on the situation. Girls pun tinggi actually. I pun sometimes tinggi je. That's when I have to like, okay lah, Ana like chill.
Tapi at least perempuan kita orang tahu kena okay. Kita orang tak boleh ego tinggi sangat. And let's say the guy macam, okay, because for me, kalau the guy tiba-tiba lagi macam tiba-tiba marah lebih, then I will be macam, okay lah, I kena turunkan dah. Sebab I rasa bersalah pula tiba-tiba. Padahal I tak salah pun.
Then that's toxic.
Is it?
That is toxic relationship, you know.
Why? Why is it toxic?
Sebab the guy salah. And then you want to like turn the table, make you as the victim.
Oh, sekejap, I tak pernah terfikir.
Yeah.
Sebab I thought, okay lah, maybe I je yang rasa cepat bersalah or apa. But I tak pernah terfikir yang maybe that's toxic.
Yeah, kalau macam the other person dah tahu dia salah and they try to make it about themselves, then that is already toxic because that person is already like putting their priority above you without being rational.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay, then what do you think is the first and like the most important thing that you can look for in a guy before you kahwin?
Oh, okay. Tough question.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, what was your question? What's the first thing?
What's the first and the most important thing
Most
yang
important.
you have to look in a guy before marriage?
Okay. I feel number one is intentions. Intentions tu penting. Like, what is your intention to be with this girl?
Okay.
Your intention, I mean the girl pun sama juga lah. But let's say I'm looking for a partner. I need to know his intention. You nak kahwin ke you want to date?
For fun macam tu.
Like, do you have a mind where you want to build a family and lead a family? Are you going to be responsible? Like, are you showing qualities of that?
And you kena discuss that before together ke macam after together? Before kahwin?
It depends on the tengok situation. If I would say it can be before kahwin and also after kahwin. Sebab after kahwin, everything is not like fairy tale. It is not easy. So you still have to work on the relationship after kahwin.
Lain lah dengan before together.
Lain lah.
Macam mana lain tu?
Because dia macam, okay, you are basically living with the person. You choose this person as your long lifetime partner. So it's different. Your priorities are different and then your mindset pun lain jadinya.
Example ada tak? Because I tak ada experience tu lagi.
Example what?
Macam how do you feel it's different from before marriage?
How
Macam apa
the relationship?
priority? Ya.
Oh, okay. Because before kahwin, you're just you boyfriend girlfriend je. So your priorities tak.
Macam it's not them lah.
It's
We
not
still think about
it's not them
ourselves
yet.
juga.
It's there, but it's not number one.
Oh.
So bila after kahwin tu, priority is diorang lah number one, your partner.
So everything you beli ke buat ke, you kena fikir your partner dulu.
Everything you do, fikir your partner dulu. Like even with your family, you have to fikir about your partner juga. Macam let's say lepak luar and then like your partner is not feeling well, you kena cakap lah like, okay, we have to make a move. I have something to do.
Oh, no.
Like you don't throw them under the bus lah.
Okay.
Things like that lah. Small things like that lah, I would say.
Faham. So for you, the first one is intention kan tadi you cakap. So intention tu you cakap after marriage pun boleh je beritahu or before.
Yes, I mean you tengok diorang punya intentions macam mana. If after kahwin diorang still nak buat effort, then well, that's good lah. I mean before kahwin it's more important that you check their intentions first, but after kahwin tu is important because it's not just kahwin. You have to build a family, you have to plan for a family also.
Okay, but let's say you nak kahwin, dia pun nak kahwin tapi macam tak nak anak kan. But seorang nak anak, seorang tak nak anak. Do you think it can work?
Tough question. I feel like it depends on orang tu jugalah. Like how your relationship works. Like what is your plan? If the other person can tolerate or maybe can buka hati kan, then it can work.
Oh. But everything has to tell and discuss before kahwin lah kan.
Yes, before kahwin is very
Safer.
important.
Okay, so what are the other things yang you kena look for in a guy before marriage?
What are the other things?
Macam the personality ke, attitude ke, macam okay, barang tak boleh ke, anything.
Let me think. I'm thinking of my husband right now.
Oh.
You see? Thinking of my husband.
Like what do you look for in him before that? Macam you rasa okay, ni dia ada, tu dia ada, ni macam off sikit ke apa macam tu.
Okay. For me, if the person is on the same wavelength as me, macam diorang jokes pun masuk, and then their values pun masuk. Even if tak masuk lagi, but ada possibility, potential to masuk, then that is a potential husband right there, or partner.
What if value tu macam tak sama sangat? Do you think still boleh compromise later on?
Can, if that person is willing to, dia macam nak buat effort lah. Let's say dia buat something and then you rasa macam that thing is salah actually, what you're doing and your mindset towards that thing. So it's wrong. So if that person macam ya ke, salah, okay lah, I'll do better next time. Then okay. that is good lah. There's growth there.
Kalau macam dia cakap, kenapa you nak macam ni kan I, kenapa you nak tukar-tukar I ke apa macam tu?
If macam tu tak boleh lah. You cannot just like just because I am this person you have to accept. Cannot.
Still have to change a bit macam tu.
You still have to change, but change in a good way. You cannot macam jangan paksa yourself. You have to. That's why intention is important. As long as your intention is right, you will want to change for the better.
Okay, susahnya. Ada ke lagi macam tu?
Ada. Got.
Okay.
A lot of fishes in the sea.
But okay, what if values yang dia nak tu is something, okay, let's say before this dia tak suka perempuan yang macam ni. Tapi you were like that before. Do you think he can accept you ke tak? Like, because you did something that dia tak suka. Tapi that's before you kenal dia. Do you think macam okay, before together kan, you akan rasa risau tak macam dia akan suka I ke tak? Because I know that he don't like this tapi I pernah buat.
Okay.
So you think can proceed ke tak, macam you akan initiate more ke tak, or macam tak apa, I give up je?
Boleh proceed. Yeah,
really?
You can proceed. Because that is all in the past. You don't bring the past to the present. That's why it's called the past.
But you still have to tell him juga kan?
Yeah, you still have to. Okay, if you're very sure that this is the person, ni lah orang you nak kahwin kan, or date to marry, then you have to be open, you have to be transparent with that person. Everything.
100%.
Because let's say you dah kahwin and then you macam, alamak, I lupa nak beritahu ni.
Shit.
Unless like the person okay, then okay lah. But if macam dia kecil hati and then it will gaduh sikit, susah sikit.
Tapi like that's the past, and maybe I terlupa beritahu.
Then you can angle it that way. It depends on how your partner punya his mindset macam mana. If he dah develop his frontal lobe and he can rationalize things.
So memang susah.
Tak susah.
Susah je kahwin.
No. As long as you dah jumpa the right person, then everything will flow easy. But akan ada gaduh-gaduh. Confirm. That's confirm.
Even after kahwin pun lah.
You kena gaduh in order for you to have like a seamless, not seamless lah, but like a better relationship.
Understand. Okay, another thing is, macam mana you tahu that's the right time to get married?
That's the right time to get married. Okay.
Like, or is there actually a right time to get married?
I rasa it depends. It can be fate. Let's say you dah jumpa the person 2 months and then suddenly macam tergerak hati nak kahwin because you have your financials already, and then you dah set, okay, ni this is the person I want to spend my entire life with. So then you can.
Tapi baru 2 months.
Tak apa, ada je. I have met people yang baru 2 months and diorang nak kahwin and diorang ada anak and they're very happy. So it's all about fate.
But actually 2 months tu macam you barely know the person, like everything about the person yet. maybe dia punya real personality belum keluar lagi, like maybe dia baran ke apa kan. First 2 months biasalah, like honeymoon phase, you won't show. Tapi tak risau ke? So for me macam I need at least 1 or 2 years baru nampak the person punya true self.
Faham?
So I tak berani kalau let's say 2-3 bulan nak kahwin.
I think that comes with like trust issues juga kan.
Ya, betul.
Yeah, if macam tu, if you prefer to get to know them longer, boleh. But if you rasa macam you spend enough time and you rasa memang this person is a good person and dia dah show, like you spend enough time for them to show their good side and bad side, then it's okay.
Oh, so there is no actually like the specific or right time untuk kahwin lah kan? Just based on your feelings.
Based on feelings, and also you need to be stable. You jangan kahwin without any money. You have to be stable.
Sebab sama orang kan kumpul dia untuk kahwin but just for the wedding and everything. Macam diorang maybe tak ada kumpul for the future long term kan.
Yes.
But you rasa memang kena until the life after kahwin jugalah. You kena kumpul duit sampai.
Yes, you need to kumpul duit for that. Because you don't know anything happen. You need the money like suddenly ke. It's just as emergency and just to like secure yourself.
Dan mahal lah. Macam susah je nak kahwin.
Kalau macam tu, you buatlah kahwin macam biasa-biasa. Tak payah like grand sangat lah. Just like a very minimal, like intimate wedding.
Faham. Okay, this one personal sikit lah. But do you think memang perlu merisik, like you know all the Malay punya process, like merisik, tunang, and then nikah of course, and then wedding, like all the phases tu, you rasa memang perlu tak?
I rasa macam dia ikut family tersendiri. So let's say your family tu very tradition, culture punya person, and you have like a big family and they are macam banyak makcik-makcik bawang, you know.
So kenalah merisik.
You kena lah. Kalau tak, kacau lah.
Ya, tapi merisik macam because all the process tu macam you kena spend money juga tau.
Yes, and most of it, if not mistaken, perempuan yang kena spend kan.
Is it?
Yes,
tapi merisik
to
lelaki
prepare.
yang
Actually, I don't know. Don't listen to me. Because I didn't do it.
Oh, so tapi tunang did you do?
Tunang we didn't do. Terus proposal. But my husband dah set a meeting with my parents lah. Dia minta permission. They talk with my parents. You need to get permission first. Jangan just proposal like that ni
Ya, of course lah. Sebab I tengok macam sama orang pun buat proposal video and nampak diorang kan talk to the family tu, like the guy will talk to the family behind that.
Yes, that's the right way.
Tapi actually pun they already have the mindset untuk let's get married. It's just that lelaki tu kena initiate first kan.
Yeah.
No.
For my side, macam the guy initiate first lah. I mean, we did have like some talks about kahwin, but nothing solid yet.
Okay, so he made like the initiative first. Tapi what if pernah cakap pasal kahwin tapi the guy tak buat apa-apa, so takkanlah as a girl you nak tunggu je, or boleh je tanya, so like what's the plan ke apa?
Kalau macam lama sangat, like it's been a few years already and asyik cakap pasal kahwin and still
tak
nothing, maybe you can just like give them a little nudge, check in. You ada like thoughts on kahwin ke? You have to be transparent, you have to communicate. Kalau tak, you waste so many years for what?
Ya, but takutlah juga macam lelaki tu rasa pressure, like I tahu lah I kena kumpul banyak duit dah bla bla, so you macam pressuring me, stress.
Pressure is there, it's going to be there. You have to face pressure. It's just that perempuan you kena support lah. Don't let it be just on his own.
Okay. Oh, another thing is kan ramai orang when they talk about love mesti ada macam misconception. So do you know any misconception? Do you know any misconception about love or relationship? Macam memang salah, tapi they keep talking about that.
Example?
Okay, for example, some people akan cakap, relationship ni macam a fairy tale macam tadi you mention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but actually it's not true because ada je banyak ups and downs. But maybe the younger people, they don't know yet. Because for them, love, like you know puppy love and all. When they face macam gaduh ke apa, diorang terus rasa macam tak boleh.
Turn off lah, I'm out.
Yeah, that kind.
Misconception about love.
Like, it's not true.
I think this one, everyone will bash me for it.
Why?
But it's the part where the girl is always right. It's not. No.
yeah. Actually, yeah, girls, yelah, sometimes pun salah juga.
Kan there's a saying macam perempuan selalu betul.
Ya,
is
taklah
that a
juga.
saying? I don't know.
Because sometimes you are wrong too.
Yeah, and there's a misconception where in relationship perempuan tu selalu betul. Perempuan tu always has the higher value macam tu.
Taklah juga.
Tak, yeah, it depends on the situation. Guys can be right also. It's just that diorang tak tahu how to say it. You just kena korek sikit.
Tapi susah lah kalau diorang tak nak bagi tahu. Like, kita orang kena keep korek je. Macam us girls, we will just cakap je apa-apa kita nak. We express too well. But lelaki tak.
Yeah, that's when you kena buat a safe space. Macam, okay, you can talk about anything to me. Dan diorang akan open up lah. Macam, oh actually I tak suka bila you buat macam ni. So macam, oh okay, I didn't know. And one thing about lelaki ni kan, diorang punya thought process is very different compared to girls. Girls, kita orang macam we look at small tiny details. Tapi kalau lelaki, dia terus look at the whole picture and jump. Kita orang ada like step by step.
Ya.
Right.
Baru pergi conclusion macam,
right.
Oh so you ni lah.
Ya. Diorang tak boleh, not to say tak boleh, but they rarely link things with other things. Diorang terus macam, okay, it's very like tunnel vision macam tu.
Yeah, maybe because kita orang terlalu details kot.
Yes.
So we need to know everything. So kita orang tahu like all the details. Tapi lelaki macam okay lah dapat tahu. Okay, let's say curang kan. Yeah, you curang. Tu je, dia tak nak tahu details semua. Tapi us girls macam akan keep on korek macam kat mana bila you start.
Yeah.
So macam tu lah kan you what you
guys are like that. They're very straightforward, very tunnel vision.
So you kena korek je lah.
Correct. And lama-lama diorang pun
akan open up.
Yeah, dia open up.
Okay. Oh, another one yang I search pasal misconception ni, I nampak diorang cakap some people actually believe that jealousy is love.
Jealousy is love?
Yeah, what do you think?
Give me an example.
Okay, maybe sikit-sikit kalau you jealous. Okay lah macam you rapat sangat with the girls. Then that jealous is more like you care for him. That's why you rasa macam jealous sikit-sikit lah, and you kisah about that. Tapi you know macam excessive jealousy.
Okay.
They still think that it's love.
I don't think so.
No,
Excessive
right?
jealousy is too much. You tak boleh jealous sangat. Like that person, I mean, it's your intention. Like how you view things. You jealous kenapa? Like you sayang dia.
Yeah.
Ke because like you tak nak langsung any girls around him. Tak boleh lah. Like he has to, I mean, he has to know his batas juga, but he has to socialize. He needs his own life juga, but he needs to know his batas. That's it. You tak boleh jealous sangat.
And have to talk about like the batas jugalah, macam agree with that one level of like boundaries juga kan.
Yes, betul.
Yeah, sebab excessive jealousy tu is more like you obsessed dengan that person.
Tak boleh lah.
Kan,
you jangan obsessed lah. Who? Why? For what?
Tak tahu, maybe some person macam some people dia rasa okay, I love this person so much that he is only mine. So like no other girls boleh dapat dia.
Kalau macam tu, those are the type of people yang macam jealous kan. You tak boleh keluar dengan your friends.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Tak boleh lah.
Kan? So that's not love jugalah kan.
Yeah, that's not love. That's already controlling and already possessive. Yeah, that is possessive already.
Oh yeah, possessive. Tapi kalau let's say when you are starting to date someone and you see that side of them, you akan straight away.
Then there's a red flag.
So you akan run.
Yeah, run. Run. That's a red flag already.
Do you think you can actually change a person?
Boleh?
Let's say you rasa macam okay lah, I can talk to him and change that side of him kot.
If he is willing.
Okay, maybe at the first place dia macam tak tunjuk macam he is willing. Dia just macam no, ni dia dah this is me ke apa. Tapi maybe you ada that positive thought. Macam okay, maybe I boleh kot. Will you actually stay and just talk to him about that?
It depends on the overall situation. If macam other things he is willing to change, then this thing juga maybe he's willing to change. You just have to keep talking to him and tengok the progress. If there's like progress, ada growth, then it shows that he is at least making a little bit of effort. Laki ni kan, diorang kena macam effort tu sikit-sikit, lama-lama jadi bukit.
Oh,
like that.
so you tak boleh expect cepat.
Tak boleh expect cepat.
But how long? How long does it take for them to change?
I don't have a timeline lah, but
Okay lah, macam 1 year plus lah, is it? Baru nampak dia perubahan.
it depends on how big the situation is. Kalau macam benda besar tu, it might take a few years.
Macam smoking semua, maybe 1 year, is it?
Smoking a bit hard lah. I would say give it a few years because there's something that they, not to say obsessed, but they rely on. And body changes is, I mean, it relates to science juga. So you tak boleh terus expect them to change and expect them to not have the need to smoke.
Yeah.
Because your body is used to it. So you need to allow time juga.
Wah, so more than 1 year lah you rasa?
I feel kalau smoking it will be more than 1 year lah.
Lamanya.
But that 1 year tu you kena ada progress. You need to see growth.
It's not like macam, okay lah, I smoke je, continue smoke je, no lah.
Kalau macam kurang, then okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then the last question is,
Last question.
yeah. Why you want more question? Maybe you can join us next time.
Oh, sure.
Oh. Okay, so for the last question is, what are the key things yang akan keep the relationship long?
Key things that will keep relationship long. First is communication. Oh, she knows. First is communication. Effort from both ends. You as a girl, you cannot just expect the guy. You as a girl pun kena buat effort. Dia pun perlu dimanjakan. If you don't know.
You ke lelaki pun nak manja?
Dia orang manja. Dia manja. I scared my husband scold me. Dia manja.
Lelaki in general lah, not just your husband.
Lelaki in general are manja. They just don't show it yet.
Oh, so dekat luar macam
Very buff like that. But actually, soft heart.
je.
Dia manja.
Tapi kalau dia tak manja kan, okay lah, macam perempuan lah nak manja-manja. Tapi will the guy manja dengan you juga, like dia pun akan like they want you to do it?
It goes both ways.
Okay.
Macam in my relationship, it goes both ways. Kita manja like sama-sama. Tengok mood lah. Kalau macam tengah stress kerja, jangan lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But kalau macam tengah free time, then nak macam-macam saja nak kacau-kacau. Because my relationship dengan my husband is very like friends. We didn't start off as lovers. We started off as friends. Yeah, so I think that's like a good note juga to start off as friends so that you have that, you ada that same wavelength. You jangan terus lover. Kalau terus lover kan, you akan expect so many things. Because after kahwin, you tak boleh lovey-dovey all the time. You know, you kena macam, it's mostly kawan tau. It's mostly kawan because you ada kawan for life. You will have a forever sleepover with this one friend. So that's why you need to choose the right person.
Macam susah je.
No. It's okay.
You can feel it lah.
You can feel it lah. Macam when you feel comfortable with that person, macam you nak borak pun, you borak je pasal apa? Pasal
What?
I mean, you borak pasal like useless things lah. Macam just borak kosong like that. And dia boleh layan, then that's good.
Apa yang nak cakap tadi tu?
Pasal like poop.
Oh. Okay. Basically everything.
Yes, everything. She's looking at me.
Yeah, okay. What are the other key things for a long-term relationship?
For a long-term relationship.
Tadi ada communication. And then communication. Sekejap, I pun tengok. Okay, it's okay.
Was it friends?
I'll start with friends. Okay, it's okay. You can just tambah je. What are other things?
Yeah, I'll just tambah. Communication. The one that we say about friends.
Yes.
Another one would be...
What about... No.
if you are willing to make sacrifices lah.
Oh.
Love is all about sacrificing.
Such as
it can go
like time
like
lah.
different ways of sacrifices. Macam you have plans tapi your husband macam kat rumah seorang-seorang, you know, dia tak makan lagi, kesian lah.
But he can makan sendiri.
Kita sian.
Okay.
So you caw sekejap from tengah karaoke ke, macam okay, you turn to your husband lah. These are the sacrifices you have to prioritize your partner.
But also kita orang kena expect he prioritize us jugalah kan.
Yeah. For my case macam because I suddenly ada sakit kan, so he had to make like a lot of sacrifices.
Oh.
He had to prioritize me. Memang I kena number one lah. And chores semua he has to do.
But he's okay lah with that.
Yeah, he's okay with that lah. Dia okay. But sometimes dia macam malas nak lipat baju tu, I lipat lah. I can, right? But like heavy chores he has to do. Angkat barang pun he has to do. Sacrifices macam tak boleh go for like fun rides, you know, like
because you tak boleh kan.
like after kahwin you macam dah imagine, I want to travel here, I want to do this, I want to do that with you, I want to do everything with you kan. All the activity lasak semua. Tapi for my case I cannot do that, so he has to make these sacrifices lah. So I kasih lah dia pergi dengan kawan dia.
Oh, okay lah, at least he can experience juga lah kan.
At least he experience lah.
Then what about family? Do you think family pun important juga?
Oh, family is very important. Like your partner, I would say macam your partner and your family about the same priority. Because to me, like I'm a very family person, and my husband is also a very family person. So we both have to balance it out. Macam our weekends kan, okay, weekdays kita kerja. Then weekends, like let's say Saturday is my side of the family. Sunday is his side of the family. So we always have to like, how do I say, include our family in our relationship but in a good way.
Okay lah, but he will understand juga lah kan, sebab he's also a family person.
We both like to spend time with our family. So I think that's one of the qualities that I look for, which is someone who is like very family oriented. Because when they're family oriented, I tahu that person punya values tu betul.
Yeah. But also you kena make sure the family pun ngam dengan you jugalah kan. Sebab kalau let's say the family macam tak sama level, like I mean as in just energy, like all the thinking wise. Rasa macam tak boleh proceed kahwin ke, macam mana you rasa?
I mean, you marry the person but you also marry the family, but most of the time you will be with your partner. So dengan family tu maybe you can like compromise a bit lah. You cari jalan how to win their hearts.
Faham.
How to be comfortable with them.
Okay. Okay lah, take note. Bagi I berapa
take
tahun I apply.
No, next year?
Okay, kita tengok. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion, your thoughts about
no
love.
worries. We love.
Yes, I love talking about love. And hopefully we can invite you again.
Yes, hopefully.
And talk about more love stories.
Boleh.
Okay, if you suka tengok Ana in this episode, you guys boleh comment and then cakap lah, Ana lagi. Yeah, then we will invite her again. And don't forget to subscribe and bagi like and jangan lupa follow Ana, okay? Alright, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.